Alright, I've got a small Amazon Japan order here, and I had some other items that I put on Instagram and I didn't put them on video, so I've included those here too. So we'll start right here with these VERANCE knives. These are two different styles that have been laser etched with this brand name VERANCE. These knives are a collaboration between Vessel and OLFA. They are made in Japan. And these handles are a wood-based material. Vessel's contribution is the wood resin grip. OLFA's contribution is the rest of the knife. So they're describing this as wood plastic mixed with wood powder. Wood plastic composite non-slip grip. And don't be fooled by this included English language description. They clearly do not intend for this product to be used or sold outside of Japan. So these are another example of really interesting products that are made in Japan only for the Japanese market. Okay, so this compound is Vessel's contribution to this product. And it appears to be the same compound as Vessel's non-slip screwdriver handles. So if you're familiar with the compound on these handles, that's what you're going to get on these. I was hoping that these handles were going to be a little bit more like the Vita Max Pro cork handles. These are really nice and grippy. These are not actually very grippy. This section of the knife here is very smooth. I would say not really grippy at all. They did put a texture here, and then they put a texture on the top, but it's not much. I'm not going to get these oily. I'm not going to demonstrate them. I'm going to keep them in pristine condition because I haven't put them on Instagram yet. Very interesting product by Vessel and OLFA. And speaking of interesting products by Vessel, if you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen these on Instagram. These came out around the holidays. They were a limited edition. And I really hate teasing people with products that they can't buy. These appear to be no longer available. I will put affiliate links in the description of the video. Maybe they'll do another run of these next year. I don't know. So they blackened these and then put a little bit of gold paint on them. On Instagram, I was asked if I thought these would resist rust more than this set, and I think that they probably would. I don't know how much I'll actually use this set because I also consider this to be a collector's item. For what it's worth, it's an example of the kind of limited edition things that Vessel does around the holiday season. This was available in the United States from Vessel USA. I don't know how widely available this limited edition set was. I don't know if it was available in Europe or Australia. But it was available in the United States. There you go, another interesting limited edition product from Vessel. Okay, so here is a SHINWA very tiny square. They have several sizes of these small squares. These are being made in China for SHINWA. Okay, let's talk about adapters. This, of course, is the Japanese 13mm anvil. This end, however, is not 13mm anvil compatible. The 13mm Japanese anvil does not lock into this adapter. They specifically made this adapter with the offsets to lock onto a C6. So it locks onto the notches. So here's a JDM Makita with a Japanese chuck that fits the 13mm anvil. You know, and now I've got something that can hold insert bits. These double-ended bits do not fit. Here's an E6. The detent on the E6 does lock, but you get a fair amount of wobble from side to side on the E6 stuff. Here's a C6 long by PB Swiss. They don't make these anymore. That locks. Let's see if that's any better. Okay, I don't know if that's any better than the E6. Yeah, I think maybe it's a little bit better. So, you know, small insert bits, they go way too far into a Japanese chuck. Here's the vessel ball torsion. Those lock in there, but they get really stubby in there. Nicer to use an adapter like this, I think. So they put a spring-loaded magnet in here. Okay, here's a vessel ball torsion bit. On the vessel ball torsion, the detents don't really match up to C6. So thank you to the viewer that recommended this adapter. I do like this adapter. I frequently get asked if I know of an adapter that goes from E6 on this side to Japanese bit on this side. From what I have seen, the short answer to that is no. Nobody intentionally makes E6 on this end, Japanese JDM bit on this end. There may be adapters that work that way, but they probably weren't intentionally made for that purpose. And of course, I will put affiliate links in the description below. These are the Annex Stubby series. There's several different sets of these. Some of them will ship to the United States, some of them won't. For example, there's a Torx set. Okay, so these are super short 19mm bits, high quality specifications, Annex Tool Company. You can see how much shorter it is. Perfect low clearance in this Fock-ohm rotary ratchet. Here's the Philo 1/4 inch bit ratchet. Here's the Vera 1/4 inch bit ratchet. And then these I got on Amazon USA. And these did ship from Japan. I got two different styles. This one I liked because it holds 2 bits. This one doesn't hold bits. It holds 2 additional screwdrivers and pliers. So these holders are made for this style of electric screwdriver. So those fit in here, like that. And you can fit a couple of VDE screwdrivers here. You can put a pliers or another screwdriver there. Okay. Put a vessel terminal bit in here. It of course goes through to the bottom, same as the other one does that too. And then I can fit a bit there. It doesn't go through to the bottom, it holds it in there. Here's another vessel insulated bit. You can put that in there. Got a nice heavy metal belt hook, or it can go through here. I'm not sure about these loops, if these would be for like, so I suppose if you had like an over the shoulder strap, you could hook here and not have it so that it's not hanging on your belt, I guess. I like all these different options on here. And this one, of course, is the same way with the heavy metal clip, the D-rings, and the loop. This is the Panasonic Exyna. That, of course, fits in there. This is the Takagi. It kind of works. If you've got a terminal bit in that, it's going to work just fine. You know, so there's the Takagi. It's pretty nice. You can have all, you know, or you can go all electric. Carry around all of your electric screwdrivers, and then you don't have to change any bits. Let's see here. Okay, what about the skill? Nope. Okay, nope. No go. So these holders are only going to work for these Japanese style electric screwdrivers. And the pen impacts do not fit in these either. Alright, so that's what I've got this time. Some interesting JDM products, a limited edition, a few very useful odds and ends, and a couple of examples of electric screwdriver holsters by Vessel. Stay tuned, I'm definitely not done ordering things from Japan. I hope you enjoyed that, and thank you for watching.